Hi, my name is Kenny, and today I'll be talking about my unbranded tripod mounted phone stand. Almost accessible, but at what cost? At first, whenever I looked at my design, I initially only commented on its functionalist aspects, such as its nice weight, a comfortable diameter, having multiple adjustment points, which all led it to be a nice and easy stick to twiddle around and fidget with, or hit people with. I also mainly commented on my own specific uses, not really considering other people's uses or problems with it. Coming up on critiques, I first explored any kind of racist critiques that could come with my design. The tripod is completely unbranded, so I assume it comes from China, which is a racist critique in and of itself. Meanwhile, the phone stand is made by a Nozer who currently has trademarks in China. China's manufacturing society usually looks at cheap products which are available worldwide, especially to us in the US. This is beneficial to us because it allows us to have cheap products, but in the end it hurts Chinese citizens due to frequent worker exploitation within their factories. I also approached my phone stand with an anti-ableist critique. For the most part, this design didn't really discriminate against people of different abilities. Each of the adjustment knobs has a specific shape that allows you to put your fingers around it and be able to locate it by touch alone. The main structure is also thin and light enough to where it can be easily carried by most people, and once loosened, the height can also be easily adjusted without much effort. That being said, people without hands are going to have trouble using this. It might even be impossible. Uh, the adjustment knobs could be larger, as right now they're too small and could pose a problem for people who have big hands or are less dexterous. In addition, the knobs require some amount of force that might be too strong for people with weaker hand strength in order to fully tighten up the height adjustments. Speaking of the height adjustments, there are no hand grips along the sides of the bars, which could pose a problem for those with slippery hands. Adding grips onto the bar could alleviate this issue. In conclusion, I still see this design as good, at least for my purposes. It still performs its function as a funny twirling stick very well, fitting well into my hands and being a good weight, and then occasionally being used as an actual phone stand, which it does its job okay at. However, I do realize the creation of this product likely was a result of worker exploitation in China, and it's not accessible to everybody, especially those without hands. These critiques don't hurt the design too much, but I do think it's something to be aware of when purchasing the product, especially if one suffers from weak grip strength.